Now we looked a little bit at how we can reskin controls earlier. I want to go just a little bit further into that and show you that the reskinning that you use can actually be used inside of other compound controls. Now I've left my window in the animation workspace. For this, I'm going to go back to the window menu and switch back to the design workspace. Let me create a new project. And I'm going to name this Compound Restyling. Okay, let's say we're going to create a custom scroll bar. Let's drag a scroll bar out. And just like we did before, I'm going to right-click it, edit a copy of the template. I'm going to name this My Scroll Bar. Expand the track, expand the thumb, edit the style on the thumb, and all I'm going to do here is just wipe out the existing chrome and add a rectangle. Just to make it look better, I'll go ahead and round the edges, and let's turn it red. Okay, now I've gone ahead and customized a scroll bar. Granted, it's not a dramatic change, but it is a little bit of a difference. Let me scope back to my window, and let's add a list box. Now, as I add elements to my list box, it's going to eventually create a scroll bar for me. But the scroll bar is using the standard scroll bar, not my stylized scroll bar. How can I get my scroll bar into it and go ahead and modify that? Well, this is actually easily done. I can right-click on the list box, edit a copy of its template, and the list box is made up of a scroll viewer sitting inside a border. Well, we know that the scroll bar is part of the scroll viewer, so let me right-click on it and go into its template. Now I can see my vertical scroll bar and my horizontal scroll bar. I want to use my style for the vertical scroll bar. All I need to do is right-click, edit the template, and instead of editing a copy or creating an empty, I'm going to just apply a resource and choose my scroll bar. You'll see that as soon as I do that, the restyled scroll bar that I use is now being used inside one of the components of the list box. So in effect, the list box, which is a combination of a border and a scroll viewer, the scroll viewer is a combination of a couple rectangles, a canvas, and a couple scroll bars. I can go all the way down into that, modify one of the pieces, and come all the way back out. And obviously, this connection to the resource is live, so as I scope back up to my main window, I can go back into my scroll bars template, and go back into my thumbs template, and make modifications to it, and those modifications will be propagated in immediately. I can use these techniques to restyle all of my components and even my compound components to maintain a constant look and feel throughout my entire application, regardless of where the controls are used. That's it for compound restyling. So I'm going to close this project, and I'll save it in case I want to play with it later. And that's it.